1962. Portuguese should be the highest. If I ask you the second question saying that which European dynasty ruled maximum territory? Understand this. And if it is maximum territory, it should be Britishers. If it is maximum time period, it should be Portuguese. It must be the Portuguese era. Yes or no? Okay. You should never mug up the content. Rather, you should understand what can be the number of questions or in what manner there can be questions in different examinations. Yes or no? And the common question is never and never restricted to a single exam. Never and never restricted to the single exam. If it is CTA, it is good, but never focus only on CTA. You should prepare for all examination purposes. Exactly, yes or no? Yes, the GK and the current affairs remain same from grade C to the topic. Yeah. Be it UPSC, KPSC, SSC, banking, Group C exam, like labor, statistics. Every exam, the syllabus remains same. Or I can say 70 to 80% remains same. If 80% the same, and why are you restricting your thing to only a few exams? So first you should enter the zone. That is the first, and after that you can write any exam. So yes, done. Now with respect to Portuguese, the first and the foremost one, the first Portuguese ruler, that is Vasco da Gama. It is Vasco da Gama who came to India and established the first port in which city? Now, exactly, Kerala, which place? I did not ask you which state. It is the Calicut. The Calicut, where is it? It's in Karnataka? Sir? Yes. It is Calicut. The Calicut, Kerala. And what was the capital of Portuguese? So the first, that is trading port, was being established in Calicut. What is the headquarters of Portuguese? It is Goa. Second question is, the headquarters is Goa. Headquarters is Goa. Fine. First and second very important one. The next major important one, what is the first and the foremost trading center of Dutch? And what is the capital of Dutch? Okay, basic question or simpler than this. What is the trading center of Britishers? The first trading center. Exactly. That was the first trading port. It is my Surat. Where is Surat? It's in Gujarat. Surat, it is in Gujarat. What's the headquarters of Britishers? The headquarters of Britishers, it is in where? It is in Kolkata. This Kolkata, it is also called as the Fort Williams. Fort Williams, where is it? It is in Kolkata. It's in Kolkata. What about French? Again, the French has also established the first trading center in Surat. First trading center in Surat. Exactly, the capital is the Pondicherry. In which state? Exactly, it is a union territory. It is a union territory, Pondicherry, or it has been renamed as Puducherry. It is not Pondicherry, it is Puducherry. Again, it is a union territory. Explain. That is Dutch. Dutch established the first trading center in Masulipatam. The first trading center in Masulipatam. Where is it, Masulipatam? It's in Andhra Pradesh. Masulipatam. For sure there will be a question. For sure there will be a question on this chronology as well as on this one. That is the first and the foremost one. The Masulipatam acts as both the trading center as well as headquarters. As well as headquarters because they ruled hardly for 50 years. That is a major important one. This is the entry of Europeans, the first trading center, and the second major important one, it is my headquarters of different Europeans. The second major important one I discussed about was the first one to come to India. That is Portuguese. That is a pretty individual. It is Vasco da Gama. It is Vasco da Gama. First one. Or second one. Third one it is who was the last to leave India? That is again Portuguese. That is after 1962. After 1962. That is after the operation. That is the operation. Which one? That is Operation Evacuate Goa. That is Operation Evacuate Goa by the Indian government. Indian government again that led to the you can say movement of Portuguese back to their own countries. Back to their own countries. Yes. Next one, which European ruled for maximum number of let's say maximum number of territory? That is our Britishers. It is our Britishers ruled maximum territory starting from south to north. That is from Jammu and Kashmir to our the Kanyakumari region. They ruled maximum territory of our Indian subcontinent, which included the present day Pakistan, which included present day Bangladesh also. Which included present day Pakistan, present day Bangladesh, present day Nepal, parts of Myanmar, etc. etc. Just or more. Yes. Hope you getting at least some idea. What's the content? Yes. And after this, or you can say during after this, the major important wars are the Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar. Now there are four major important Europeans. Now the Britishers became more supreme. Yes. The Britishers became more supreme. Why? That is majorly because of whom? That is majorly because of Battle of Plassey, which took place in which year? 1757. And the second major important one is my Battle of the Buxar. Exactly. The first highly important one, that is 1757. Second major important one, that is 1764. That is 1764. And after four European rulers, one became more supreme. How? Because they had the capacity to rule over complete India. They rule over complete India. With respect to my 1757 and 64, highly important. Every year from this two sections there will be questions. Either on Plassey or Buxar. Either on Plassey or on Buxar. Yes, that's just a glance I'm giving you. In detail discussion we discuss one. Yes. Okay. With respect to 1757, that is the Battle of Plassey. First one, it is which battle? Battle of Plassey. In which year? It is in 1757. Between whom? It is the ruler of Bengal. The ruler of Bengal. Who is the ruler of Bengal? It is my Siraj-ud-Dawla. It is my Siraj-ud-Dawla. Siraj-ud-Dawla exactly versus the governor of Bengal, that is the Robert Clive. Robert Clive is considered to be the first governor of Britishers. And what is the outcome of this war? What is the outcome of this war? Obviously, the Britishers won. The outcome is the Britishers won. They established the supremacy of Bengal. Hope you get it? Yes. They hoisted the flag of Britishers in the Bengal province. Yes. Not over the country. That is Bengal province. That is outcome is the Bengal provinces came under the control of complete Britishers. Yes. Now this is clear. So what is the difference between the Buxar and Plassey? What is the difference now? Now the same thing. That is 64. Which war? Plassey. That is Buxar. The war is Battle of Buxar. Second one in which year? 64. Clear. Third one between whom? Between three kingdoms. Not only the Bengal one. It includes the first and foremost one. It is my Mir Qasim. Mir Qasim, or I can say The ruler of Bengal. It is. Exactly. Second one. The second one it is my. Second one it is my Mughal ruler. Mughal ruler. It is Bahadur Shah. Bahadur Shah Jafar. And the last one it is. Last one it is Shuja-ud-Dawla. Shuja-ud-Dawla of Awadh. Highly important one. Highly important one. It is the Shuja-ud-Dawla of which dynasty? Shuja-ud-Dawla of which one? It is Awadh. It is Shuja-ud-Dawla of Awadh region. And fought against whom? Fought against whom? Fought against the Robert Clive. Against the Robert Clive. Now who won? Obviously it must be Britishers. Now they have not only hoisted the flag in Bengal, they have hoisted the flag even in Delhi now. Repeating, Mughal rulers they ruled from Delhi. If I am hoisting the flag in Delhi, that means what? I am getting the control of complete India. Okay. If I hoist the flag in Red Fort, what does it mean? It means that the complete territory which has been under the control of my Mughal rule, now it is under the supremacy of whom?
Robert Clive.
Robert Clive. Okay.
Yes.
The first and the foremost one, Battle of Plassey, which led to the supremacy of Bengal or supremacy of Britishers in Bengal or Kolkata region or Bengal province or Fort Williams I can say. Whereas with respect to Battle of Buxar, which led to establishment of the supremacy in the complete India. Now they have declared that Britishers are the only choice. No one can defeat Britishers. That's all.
Yes.
Okay, get it? Thus, highly commandment with respect to the Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar. Yes. Done. And after this, it is just a history. That is, they ruled for the 2000 years. That is approximately, I can say, 190 years. They ruled till which year? That is 1940 or I say 1947. I'll show you why 1949 or 1947. Yes, 1947. 1947 it is nothing but Indian Independence Act. But why 1949? From 1947 to 1949, we were under the dominion status of Britishers. Because in the year 1949, that is 26th November 1949, we adopted our Indian Constitution. Till then, we were dominion. We were not completely independent. We were partially independent. We were making a laws that is partially within the supremacy of Britishers. And that's the reason I said 1949, be cautious. 1949, it is nothing but, it is 26th November 1949, it has been celebrated as what day? It is a Constitution Day, or it is also called as Samvidhan Divas. It is also called as Samvidhan Divas. Samvidhan, nothing but Samvidhan, in Hindi it is Samvidhan, in Kannada also Samvidhana. Yes. Then, highly important one, whereas 1947, during 1947, who was the governor of Britishers during 1947? It is Mountbatten. Mountbatten is considered to be the last governor general of Britishers and the first governor also. In case if I add you a single term contest, who is the first Indian governor? No, he is not Indian. So understand the question. Because C. Rajagopalachari is considered to be the first Indian Governor General. As simple as that. If I ask you a question on who is the last Governor General and the first Governor General of India, it will be. It is Mountbatten. In case if I add your prefix saying that Indian Governor General, who is Indian Governor General? It is C. Rajagopalachari. That is Rajagopalachari. He is from which region? Tamil Nadu. He is from the Tamil Nadu. Yes. Okay, now done. This is just about the complete history part, which includes my ancient, the medieval, and the modern one. Yes. Majorly after the entry of, you can say, Gandhi. After the entry of Gandhi, we call it as the Gandhi era. Before to that Gandhi era, we have moderate extremists. Okay, let's see all this. Now after the British established their territory, after the establishment of the territory in which region? In the complete India, and after this, the first and the foremost war of independence, it is the 1857 or 1858 war. It is 1857 war or 1858 war. Now this war is also called as what? This war is also called as the first war of Indian independence. Now, Britishers established their territory. They are foreigners. Now the common question here was, sir, the same thing even though Islam was also established as authority, even during our medieval period, even Islam was also established as, you can say, the control in India. But Hindus never retaliated. And this kind of concept here, Hindus never retaliated against the ruler. Even he is from Muslim also or Islam also. But with respect to Britishers era, we retaliated. Both Hindus and Muslims jointly fought against Britishers. Why?
It's bad and
that is the cause for 1857. But in general, what is the in general one? As simple as that. See, after the entry of, be it, you can say, slave dynasty, Qutbuddin Aibak, or be it Babur, as soon as they came to India, they will come. They Indianized or they inculcated the art and culture of India. Hope you getting?
Yes.
Just even though they were practicing a particular religion, they were mostly following what ideals? That is the ideals which were already present in India. But with respect to Britishers, see, if you see the Hindu and Islam, there is not much difference. Hope you getting? Only religion has different, but with respect to the culture, the food items, the dressing, almost same. With respect to Britishers, the Hindu fought against Britishers. Why? They discriminated against both Hindus as well as Muslims. First one, the second major point on the rest, whatever we said was right, that is, they used the pig and the fat of the cows.
Bullets.
Which were again hatred towards what? Hatred towards both religions. And they fought against the 1857 or they fought against the Britishers. That is, the cartridges of a gun were used to made out of what? The fat content of the pigs and the cattle. And in retaliation to this, the first and the foremost ruler that was called as Mangal Pandey. The Mangal Pandey, he retaliated against Britishers in the year 1957. From the Bengal region. Bengal region, and this, you can say, battle which led to the first war of Indian independence. First war of Indian independence. Yes. And after 1858, again who won? Obviously it must be Britishers. It must be Britishers. Till 1947, it was Britishers. It is till 1957, it was Britishers. The British won, yes. But Indians kept quiet because they were not in a position to do anything. But after this, they established the first and the foremost organization. The first and the foremost organization that was called as INC. Again, this INC was not established by Indians. It has been established by Europeans too. Again, exactly, it has been established by Europeans. That is AOU. That is again a European civil servant. That is AOU. Why have established INC? Because this INC will act as what? A safety one. In case if there is a retaliation going on in society, that retaliation will come out and they'll discuss in IAS, not in the public.
Yeah, okay.
Hope you get it.
Yes, yes.
Okay, again, this is again a strategy which has been took by Britishers to reduce the incidence of violence against the Britishers. Hope you get it.
Yes.
Again, it's not the big thing done by Indians. It is rather it is done by a civil servant. It is you and who is considered to be the first and the foremost the chairman of IAS. It is W.C. Banerjee or Umesh Chandra Banerjee. It is the first IMC chairman. It is not D.K. Kumar. Okay. It is Umesh Chandra Banerjee. It is Umesh Chandra Banerjee. Okay. You might be knowing this. But if I ask you a single question in that, who is the first Muslim chairman of IMC? First. Who is the first Muslim chairman of IMC? You should know first everything. Third question here is, who is the first? I would say the youngest chairman of IMC.
Which chairman of IAS?
Fourth question it is, who is the first European chairman of IMC? Fifth one, who is the first women president of IMC? Women. Who is the first Indian president of IMC? Exactly. How to answer all those questions? Now the first and the foremost one, we have discussed about the first, you can say, the chairman of IMC, it is my Umesh Chandra Banerjee. So hope you're getting it. Is it fast? One is it? See, but the thing is, I need to cover maximum methods because you guys are going for second. Okay, that's it. If you want to know advantage, what else? Can you repeat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The first chairman of INC is my Umesh Chandra Banerjee. Now, who is the first Muslim chairman? That is Badruddin Tyabji. The first Muslim chairman of INC, that is Badruddin. Badruddin Tyabji. Okay, Badruddin Tyabji is considered to be the first Muslim president. Third question is, who is the first women president? Exactly. The first women president. Who is the women president? It is not Sarojini Naidu. It is Annie Besant. Annie Besant is considered to be the first women president of INC. Now, if I add you something, that is called who is the first Indian women president? It is Sarojini Naidu. If I add you the first Indian women president of INC, it is Sarojini Naidu. And the next one, youngest chairman. Who is the youngest chairman? Who is the first education minister? Exactly. Maulana Abul Kalam Azad is considered to be the youngest chairman, and he is also considered to be the longest tenure chairman also. Youngest also. At the same time, he is considered to be the longest serving chairman of INC also. That is what? Maulana Abul Kalam Azad is the youngest one, the longest tenure, followed by he was also the education minister post independence. And the next major important question from CPI is, which session is the only session which was headed by Mahatma Gandhi ji? 1924. It is Belgaum session. The year 1924. That was headed by only session which was headed by Gandhi. It is which session? That is Belgaum session, or I can say Belgaum session. Where is Belgaum session? In Maharashtra. Okay? It is in North Karnataka. There is a dispute. There is dispute over this Belgavi region. Yes, dispute between Karnataka and Maharashtra. The common sense question is, which is the largest district of Karnataka? Belgavi. Second one, how many districts are present in Karnataka? Ask 31. 31 districts. The recently formed district. No. It is Vijayanagaram district. Which has been bifurcated from the Ballari region. Which has been bifurcated from the Ballari region. Yes, Ballari region. Ballari region. Now the third major important question is, which district has the highest population of slums? Wrong. It is Ballari. Ballari has the largest population who are residing in slums. It is not Bengaluru. Yes? Done? Clear? The 31 districts. The recent one is Vijayanagaram district. Capital of Vijayanagaram. First. It is Hospete. It is not Hospete. It is Hospete. T-E. Okay? It is Hospete. Hospite. Second one, it has been bifurcated from. It has been bifurcated from a Ballari region. Does it come under Hyderabad Karnataka region? Under 371. What?
Yes sir.
371. What's it? Is it A, B, C, D, F, G, H, anything? H. Wrong.
J.
Yes. 371J. It is nothing but what? The special provisions which have been given it to which region? Don't say Hyderabad Karnataka. It has been named now. It is Kalyana Karnataka region. Exactly. It is not Hyderabad Karnataka. It is the Kalyana Karnataka region. It is the Kalyana Karnataka region. Now Kalyana Karnataka includes how many districts? Okay. First and the foremost one, it is my which one? Bidar. On my top, northernmost part, it is my Bidar. Second one, Gulbarga. Third one, Yadgiri, Koppal. Third one, Ballari. Now it also includes my Vijayanagaram districts. Highly important. Every year there will be question on 371J. If you are going for Karnataka exams, you must know about 371J. That is special provisions are being given into what? Given into the Kalyana Karnataka region, which includes all these districts, which includes Ballari, which includes the Bidar, which includes Gulbarga, which includes Yadgiri, Koppal, which includes Ballari, which includes Vijayanagaram also. From north to south, I have arranged on my ordinary. It is, I have arranged from north to south in a chronological manner. Just done. Clear? Now, what is 370? What is 370? Listen to your news. 370 article. Exactly. That is 370 talks about the special protection which has been given to the Jammu and Kashmir, which also include Ladakh also.
Yes.
Jammu, Kashmir and now Ladakh. What is the capital of Jammu and Kashmir? Okay, is it only one? It has two capitals. One is my Jammu and the second one is my Srinagar. Jammu acts as what? Winter capital. The Srinagar acts as summer capital. Sir, I can put yes. Srinagar on my north, yes, summer capital, and opposite will be Jammu, winter capital. Winter capital and creation of one more union territory. That is the Ladakh. Batungla. In where? In my Ladakh ranges. My Ladakh ranges. Yes. Highly important one. Thus 370 talks about. Article 370 talks about the special provisions which are being given into Jammu and Kashmir. But after 2019, the Indian government has brought in the, you can say, abrogation of Article 370. Abrogation is nothing but removal of special provisions to Jammu and Kashmir, and they have established the two major important union territories. One is my Jammu region, and the second one is my Ladakh. Not Srinagar, it is Ladakh region. Ladakh region, Jammu and Kashmir. Capital is Jammu and Srinagar. It's a union territory. Followed by Ladakh region. Capital is Leh. Capital is Leh. Yes, highly important. And again, you might have seen that recently Prime Minister has visited which island? Which one? Prime Minister. How beautiful sir. That was Lakshadweep and Highlands. Thus, Lakshadweep Islands. What is the capital of Lakshadweep? For sure, the question is here. CTAB fixed question about Lakshadweep. About Lakshadweep Island. Now, with respect to India, we have two major important islands. One is by Lakshadweep Island, which is present on the west of India. That is in which sea? Arabian Sea. It is in Arabian Sea. Whereas the second major important one, it is my Andaman and Nicobar Islands, which is present in Bay of Bengal. On the east of India, it is present in my Bay of Bengal region. So, second major important question. What is the capital of Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar? Capital. Basic question. The capital of. Okay, that is clear. Andaman and Nicobar capital is the Port Blair. Port Blair. Whereas the capital of Lakshadweep, it is Kavaratti. It is the capital of Lakshadweep. It is Kavaratti. Highly important one. We have boycotted Maldives, and there is a slogan which has been run by the individuals. Ban Maldives entry. Hope you getting?
Yes, sir.
Indians have boycotted entry to Maldives. Region. Now, where is Maldives again? Where is Maldives?
Indian Ocean.
Okay. Thus, to the south of Lakshadweep and Islands. That is 300 kilometers to the south of. 300 kilometers to the south of. If this is my Lakshadweep group of islands. To the south of my Lakshadweep Islands, we have which one? That is my Maldives. That is one. That is my Maldives. Now, Maldives capital. Highly important one. The capital of Maldives. For sure, there will be a question on CTA. For sure, there will be a question either on, I can say, Maldives or on Lakshadweep. For sure. That is, any kind of information should be thoroughly discussed. First and foremost one, Maldives, which is present to the south of, I can say, the Lakshadweep group of islands. And the capital of Maldives, it is my Malay. It is not male. It is not male, it is Malay. Okay? It is not even Mungar Malay. Okay, it is Malay, the capital of Maldives, it is Malay. And the capital of Lakshadweep, I know it is Kavaratti. Now it is already. Now with respect to Lakshadweep group of islands, it is a coral island. It is a island which has been constructed by what? Constructed by a small group of organisms called as a coral. That is, which has been, this island has been constructed by what? That is by corals, coral reefs. Coral reefs, and this Lakshadweep group of islands, we call it as a coral island. We call it as what? A coral island. First and foremost one. The second major important one. Sir, which is the largest island of Lakshadweep? That is the Minikoi to the south. Minikoi, it is considered to be what? It is considered to be the largest coral island of Lakshadweep. Largest coral island of Lakshadweep. Highly important one. The third major important one, this Lakshadweep, which is nearest to which state? It is nearest to Kerala. Nearest to Kerala. Kerala's capital? Thiruvananthapuram. Kerala's capital is Thiruvananthapuram. It is nearest to Kerala region. And the most important one, this Lakshadweep is called as the Union Territory of India. Okay, how many UTs are there in India? 8 union territories. Highly important. Which are 8? From north to south. North to south. Okay. From north to south. Okay. First is Ladakh. Second one. Second one. Okay, after that.
Jammu,
It is Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir. Second one. The first and foremost one. It is my Ladakh. First one Ladakh. Second one is from north south. Capital Ladakh. Capital of Ladakh. It is my Leh. First one. Second one. Second union territory. So now what is the union territory? What is the union territory? Exactly. It is directly ruled by the central government. It is directly ruled by central government. First one, it is my Ladakh. Capital is Ladakh or capital is Leh. Second one, Jammu and Kashmir. What is the capital? Both capital. Srinagar and Jammu. Srinagar acts as summer capital. You can see Jammu acts as the winter capital. Third one? No. Again the last question. Arrange from north to south the different union territories. Third one, it is my union territory of Chandigarh. Union territory of what? The Chandigarh. Union territory of Chandigarh. The capital of Chandigarh? The Chandigarh itself. It has the capital of both Haryana and Punjab.
Yes.
It has the capital for both Haryana as well as the Punjab region. This Chandigarh is an union territory and it is a common capital for both Haryana as well as the Punjab. Haryana as well as Punjab. Yes. For the fourth one, it is union territory of Delhi. What is the capital of Delhi? It is New Delhi.
New Delhi.
Or New Delhi.
New Delhi.
Okay. New Delhi. Fifth one. First is exactly it is Daman, Diu, Dadra, Nagar Haveli. Now it has been merged in the year 2019. It has been merged into a single union territory, that is Daman, Diu, Dadra and Nagar Haveli into a single union territory. That is in 2019. Daman, Diu, Dadra, Nagar Haveli. Triple DN, that is Daman, Diu, Dadra, Nagar Haveli, and the capital of DDDN is Daman and Diu. Capital is Daman and Diu. Daman and Diu. What is the sixth one? Sixth one, it is Puducherry. Or you can say Pondicherry. Now you should call it as Puducherry. It is Puducherry. Puducherry's capital. Puducherry itself. Puducherry's capital. It is Puducherry itself. And the last two union territories, it is Lakshadweep and Andaman Nicobar group of islands. Yes, total 8. Total 8. Now, out of this 8, which union territory has the legislative assembly? That is lower house. First. Delhi, is it not Delhi? No, wrong. Wrong. How many? Wrong. Wrong. Okay? It is in 3, you can say, 3 regions. One is Jammu and Kashmir, and the second one it is my Delhi, and the third one it is the Puducherry. It has been announced. In case if you ask a question on where it is functional, it is functional in 2 union territories. It is functional only in Delhi and Puducherry, but in Jammu and Kashmir it is not yet functional, but it will become functional within 6 months. Recently, Supreme Court has given a verdict saying that within 6 months, you need to conduct an elections to J&K Assembly, and you need to form an assembly, and that assembly will be headed by Chief Minister of J&K, not by Lieutenant Governor of J&K. Okay, it should be Chief Minister. Again, Chief Minister will be elected by the people. That is the lower house, which is present in 3 union territories, but only functional in 2 districts. Or is it 2 union territories? One is Delhi and the second one is Kashmir. I hope it is clear. There are no doubts. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. That is the lower house is nothing but elected by the people itself. Elected by the people, it is functional. It is functional in the 2 things, and it is not yet functional in the third one, that is Jammu and Kashmir. No, it's not there. It has been collapsed now. It has been collapsed, but it is established within 6 months. Within 6 months. Now in few regions we call it as Lieutenant Governor, and in few regions we call it as Administrator. Okay. A few union territories which have been ruled by Administrator or Lieutenant Governor. Now, in which all UTs do you see Administrator? On which all states or which all union territories do you see Lieutenant Governor? No idea? Now, common difference, the most important is wherever there is an announcement of lower house in such union territories, the governor is called as Lieutenant Governor. Now, Lieutenant Governor will present in where? In which all UTs? That is in 3 UTs. One is Lieutenant Governor, Lieutenant Governor, Lieutenant Governor. And out of this 8, 3 UTs we have are lower house, and the person we call it as Lieutenant Governor. It's not functional. We need to install. There will be a real person and there will be nominated. Take an example of Karnataka. There is a CM. CM has a real power. Whereas governor, who is governor? That is Tawarchand Gehlot. He is considered to be the nominated person from the center. In the same manner, after the election to those 3 houses, they will be having a CM, that is real person, and the second person will be our Lieutenant Governor. Yes or no? Whereas with respect to all other union territories, we call it as what? We call it as administrators. That is nothing but administrator Ladakh, administrator of Ladakh, administrator of Chandigarh, administrator of Daman Diu, administrator of Lakshadweep, administrator of Andaman and Nicobar Group of Islands. Hope you are getting. Yes or no? Yes. Next major important one, sir, out of this total union territories, which union territory is considered to be the smallest union territory? Smallest one. And which is considered to be the largest one? Wrong. Try at least. Some 2-3 questions. Wrong. No.
अभी लक्षद्वीप
चलेगा wrong. हाँ. The smallest one is Lakshadweep. The smallest one, this year there will be question Lakshadweep. You should know in detail about Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep is considered to be what? The smallest union territory. The smallest state? Goa. Largest state? No. Rajasthan. Rajasthan is considered to be the largest state by area. Whereas largest UT? Largest UT is
Jammu and
the
Kashmir.
Union Territory of Ladakh. Union Territory of Ladakh is considered to be the largest UT. Largest UT. The smallest UT is largest UT is Lakshadweep. Followed by the smallest state is Goa. Largest state is
Rajasthan.
Yes. Rajasthan region. What is the capital of Goa? Hospital. Okay.
Margova.
Okay, what is the capital of Rajasthan?
Jaipur.
What is the capital of Goa? It is Paniji. Exactly, it is
Panji.
Paniji. Paniji is considered to be the capital of Goa. Capital of Goa. Which is the capital of the Lakshadweep? The smallest UT? Correct. The largest UT's capital? Leh. That is the largest capital? That. And the story. Yes. Now we have discussed about Lakshadweep also. The highest one or the largest island of Lakshadweep is called as Malik. Now a channel or a degree separating island called one, a degree separating Maldives with Minicoy group of islands. It is called as my 8-degree latitude. It is not longitude. It is latitude. Organized horizontally. It is my latitude. It is my latitude. What latitude? That is 8-degree latitude. 8-degree latitude separates Maldives with the largest island of Lakshadweep. That is my Minicoy. Now, what is 9-degree channel? It should be in the north of, let's say 8 degree. Thus, present between Minicoy and Ammandivi. Or as simple as that, 9-degree channel, it is present between the different islands of Lakshadweep. Different islands of Lakshadweep, which includes my Minicoy, with what? Ammandivi group of islands. Ammandivi group of islands. Sir, okay, that's fine. Now what is channel? Now what is the difference between strait and what is the difference between channel? No, isthmus. That is isthmus. See, strait is nothing but a narrow water body. Take an example of Park Strait. Where is it? Between India and Sri Lanka. A narrow water body which is present between. Take an example of, this is my India, the mainland India, and the second one, it is my Sri Lanka. Now a narrow water body connecting two larger bodies. Okay, connecting two larger water bodies, which includes my Arabian Sea, with my Bay of Bengal, Thus, Jayavardhane Ram. Now, what is now straight is nothing but a narrow water body. A narrow water body separating what? Separating two land masses. Two land masses or connecting two water bodies. Larger water bodies we call it as strait. So, what strait is this? It is Park Strait. Park Strait. It is also called as the Gulf of Munnar. Gulf of Munnar. Between this, we have our connectivity from India to Sri Lanka. We call it as Adams Bridge. Hope you getting? We have a connectivity from Kanyakumari to Sri Lanka. Kanyakumari to Sri Lanka, and that we call it as Adams Bridge. It is also called as what? It is also called as Ram Setu. Highly important one. It is also called as Ram Setu, or I can say as simple as the Britishers they renamed it as Adams Bridge. They renamed it as Adams Bridge. Highly important. Yes, highly important one. Sir, we are done with strait, but now what is channel? See, I said this narrow one. This narrow one. If this narrower widens up, we call it as channel. So this between this, there is a wider one, it's not narrow one. Rather, it is a wider one. We call it as, I can say, a channel. We call it as a channel, and based on our latitudes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, based on our latitudes, around our Earth, based on our latitudes around our Earth, this is my 0 degree, and next will be 1 degree, 2 degree, 3, 4 to the north. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the south till 90 degree. 90 degree south, 90 degree north. Yes or no? 90 degree north and 90 degree south. And this is my 8 degree channel. 8 degree latitude and channel which is separating my Maldives with my Minicoy region. 9 degrees, it is separating what? Separating what? That is Minicoy with Ammandivi Islands. Yes or no? Now what about 10 degree channel? Andaman and Nicobar. Thus, between Andaman to the north and Nicobar to the south, a channel we call it as 10 degree channel. We call it as a 10 degree channel. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Done. Hope you get it. Yes. Yes, this is purely about the luxury in group of finance and union territories with respect to it. Then the third major important subject will be my geography section. The third major important will be my geography. Now, what is geography? The study of the earth. The study of earth. The study of the earth. It's a branch of social science. It's a branch of social science which studies about both interior of the earth and the exterior of the earth. We call it as geography. Geo is nothing but earth. Geo is nothing but what? Earth. And graphy is nothing but what? A study. Geo is nothing but earth and graphy is nothing but a study. Nothing but what? The study of earth. As simple as that. Study of earth. Now, with respect to studying of the earth, what is the shape of the earth? Is it oval? Is it circular? Obviously wrong. It is spherical in shape, or as simple as that, it is geoid. It is as simple as that. It is a geoid shape. So now, what is geoid? Again, I said geo is earth. Earth is earth-like. Geo is nothing but earth. Oid is nothing but earth-like. Earth-like is nothing but which is buried in the center. north? Can I say 90 degrees south? Yes or no? This is 90 degree south. 90 degree south. Now, can I divide this earth into two hemispheres? One is northern hemisphere and my southern hemisphere. Yes or no? Northern and southern hemisphere. And this I call it as 0 degree latitude. 0 degree latitude. It is also called as what? Equator. What is equator? That is equal latitude dividing it into two equal halves. Hope you getting? It is equator is nothing but equal latitude which is separating north and the south one, north and the southern one. Just northern one, southern one, highly cold one. Now can I say really different latitudes 0 to 90, 0 to 90, 0 to 90 and 0 to 90. Can I say there are 90 degrees or 90 latitudes to the north and 90 degrees to the south? Yes or no? Now, how many latitudes are there on earth? Wrong. Okay. See, if I'm asking a question, numbers are a little bit tricky. Or else I want to ask a question.
181.
Now we go to that is 1, 2, 3, 4 till 90, 90, 1 till 90, 90. What about 0? 181. Okay, getting? Yes, it is how many latitudes? It is 181 latitudes. 181 latitudes. Next major important one. So, is it important to study all the latitudes? Is it important? And is it practical to study all the latitudes? No, it is not practical. It is not practical nor good to study about different latitudes. But the most important latitudes we need to study from an exam point of view, it is only few 5 to 6 at the max 5 to 6. Let's see, first and foremost one, it is my 0 degree, and the second major important one, it is my second major important one. Which one? Second major important one, that is my 23.5 degrees north, 23 degrees or 23.5. So why are you saying 23.5? Why not 23 or 24? Because our earth has been tilted. Our earth has been tilted by how many degrees? That is by 23.5. To our exact, this is my x-axis and this is my y-axis. It has been tilted by how many degrees? It is by 23.5 degrees or 23.5 degrees. 23.5 degrees. Now 23.5 degrees north, and this will be my 23.5 degrees south. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
23.5 to the north and 23.5 to the south. This 23.5 to the north, we call it as Tropic of Cancer. Yes or no?
Yes,
To the north, highly common, never get confused. We call it as Tropic of Cancer. We call it as Tropic of Cancer. This is my equator. Whereas 23.5 to the south, we call it as what? That is Tropic of Capricorn. We call it as what? Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Capricorn to the south and west. Now out of this, out of 90 degrees, if I remove 23.5, what is the left one? Out of 90 degrees to the north, there is 90 degrees. To the south, it is 90 degrees. Now I have removed 23.5. Now what is the remaining? Exactly. It is. See, this is my 90 degrees. This is my 90 degrees. Now I've taken only 23.5. This is my 23.5. It has been taken. The rest part to my axis, it is my 66.5 degrees or 66.5 degrees. 1 is 66.5 degrees north, 66.5 degrees, 66.5 degrees south. This 66.5 north, we call it as what? We call it as which one? Arctic Circle. 66.5 north, we call it as Arctic Circle. Arctic Circle. Whereas 66.5 south, we call it as what? Antarctic Circle. We call it as what? Antarctic Circle. We call it as Antarctic Circle. Highly important one. Already they have asked a question in CTR or different examinations. Different examinations. The last one, 90 degrees north, we call it as North Pole. 90 degrees south, we call it as the South Pole.
Hello?
South Pole, of course. It is North Pole. North Pole. This is my South Pole. Was there any news with respect to South Pole? Is there any news with respect to South Pole? Recently, Indian government has operationalized the Maitri 2 research station. Yes or no? Maitri 2 research station where? Research station in my 90 degrees south. So why are any country establishing their research stations near to polar regions? It is completely covered with snow. It is completely covered with snow. We have the three major important Indian research stations in, I can say, in Antarctica. Antarctica, or it is also called as South Pole. It is also called as South Pole. Now, Indian government has established research stations. Indian government has established the research stations to study about the impact of climate change on the earth. Impact of rise in temperature on the humans, on the animals, etc. Now, who will study this? It is being done by the research personalities who are present in the South Pole and North Pole. Yes or no? Highly important one is by research stations which have been established by India. Highly important one which has been established by India. We have three major important.
Let's have he has been talking from long time. Also wanted to ask the opinion. We are having great session. I just thought of sitting for 2 minutes, but so interesting it was. I couldn't move away. I just wanted to ask your opinion. Can we have this like every Sunday as well?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So who are all ready to come if we are organizing every Sunday? All of you will come? Surely?
Yes, sir.
So yes, that's what I wanted to know. If you all are ready and if you are ready to get in some more of your friends, so definitely we can have Harendra sir. The class based on his availability. Are you free all the Sundays, sir? Most of the Sundays you are free. You take the sleep then. Now go on writing CPI exam on 20th. 2 here. And free. Okay. And girls, those are writing CPI exam, they are not. More Fatima is here, they are not. We have one more aspirant from trainer. Ma'am, please come and say how your preparation has been. What's your advice to the aspirants? Later? Okay. Yeah. And our old student, I forgot his name, Tahir. So it is good that we have an old student. So we need to have more of the old students coming and participating in this like session. So you will take the leadership. You have been unanimously made as the chairman of the old student union because you are the only one. Correct now, sir? Like we said, lieutenant governor or administrator. So interesting. training from Harendra sir, correct?
Yes, sir. 100%.
So no doubt you have cleared this UPSC and KPSC. Great. We also want to have that kind of communication skill also developed in our students. Sir.
Yes, sir.
What's the time now?
12:40.
Okay. So I thought 4 hours would be very long, so we kept it for 2 hours. But I am actually wrong. So your class is not 4 hours, 8 hours also we can attend. What's that?
Normally, my class will be 8 hours.
Is it?
With one break.
Oh, great. So if the candidates are ready to extend for 1 hour, if there is no thing, we can do that.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, for the next Sunday, we can schedule. What's your opinion?
Excellent.
Extend for 1 hour.
Extend for 1 hour. Raise your hands who are okay to extend for 1 hour. Okay. Others are hesitating. Others are saying for next Sunday.
Extend.
We'll extend for half an hour.
Okay, sir.
Huh? If the sir is okay,
Yes, sir.
huh? We'll extend for half an hour this Sunday.
Even Sagar sir was suggesting.
Is it?
If you want, we can extend by 1 hour.
Yes.
See the mood of the students.
Correct.
If it's okay, we can do it.
Yeah. As of now, we'll fix it till 1:30. Okay? Yeah. And we'll continue next Sunday as well. So, thank you very much, sir. We can continue. I spoke to you yesterday. I hope you recognize me.
Yes, sir. Will be here itself, sir.
Ah, I do.
Yes, we can.
Sure.
Shall we continue? Now, the most important for CT examiners, Indian government has established the major research stations both in Antarctica as well as in Arctic region. This is my Arctic circle. This is my Antarctic circle. Whereas this is my northern, you can say northern degree south. Now you can say 90 degrees south, 90 degrees north. We call it as Arctic, and we call it as which one? Antarctic. Antarctic region. The Indian government has established the major important research stations to study about the changes which is happening with respect to the glaciation, majorly with the rise in temperature. Now, what are the different research stations which are being established by India? In Antarctica, most important, they confuse you with Arctic. In Antarctica, we have three major important research stations. One is, what is the first one? I want an organization also, not a random content. I want an organization with precise knowledge, Arctic and Antarctic. Now, what is the Arctic one? We have three major important research stations which have been established. First and foremost one in the year 1989. In the year 1989, we have established which one? We have established first one is Maitri. That is, we call it as what? Maitri 1. We call it as Maitri 1 research station. First one. second major important one, that is in the year 1990. Now, during 1989 and during 1990, who was the Prime Minister? During 1989, Rajiv Gandhi. During 1990, who was the Prime Minister? It was a coalition government. It was a coalition government. Now, the second major important research station was my Dakshina Gangotri. Highly important one. It is my Dakshina Gangotri. Now, what is Dakshina? In the south. In the south, we have Gangotri. In the south, we have our Gangotri one. That was which has been established in the year 1990. The last one, the recent one, in the year 2012. The last one, in the year 2012, we have established the most important research station. We call it as which one? We call it as Bharati. We call it as Bharati. It is not Bharat, it is Bharati. It is Bharati. From here. It is Bharati. Now, sir, why recently there was a news? Why recently there was a news? Because in the year 2023 December last week, in the year 2023 December last week, Indian government has operationalized which one? That was Maitri 2. That was Maitri 2 near to Maitri 1. Near to Maitri 1 with advanced equipments. With advanced equipments to study about what? To study about majorly climate change. Majorly climate change. Why there is a rise in temperature? Why there is a rise in sea level? Why there is a melting of glaciers? What is the impact on humans? What is the impact on animals? All these factors are being studied from which one? Studied in this research stations. Studied in this where? In this research stations. Yes, highly important. That is with respect to India, in where? Antarctica. India and Antarctica. In the same manner, we also have the two major important research stations in Antarctica. We have two major important research stations in Antarctica also, or you can say Arctic also. That is the first and the foremost one, which has been established in the year 2013. Established in the year 2013 because of what? Himadri. First and the foremost one, which has been established in India, we call it as what? We call it as Himadri. Now, what is Himadri? Himadri is considered to be the first most important research station which has been established in which region? That is in Arctic region, near to where? Near to 90 degrees north, or towards northern pole. Towards northern pole. The second major important one, it has been the second research station which has been established in the year 2015. Which has been established in the year 2015. We call it as INDARC. INDARC. What is INDARC? India and Arctic. INDARC. That is India in Arctic. Already we have Bharati and Bharat. With respect to India, we have India in Arctic region. India in Arctic region. So what is the uniqueness about this? The uniqueness about INDARC is nothing but it is the first underground. It is not underground. It is the first and the only underground research station. Underground research station which is present in where? Which is present in Arctic region. Yes or no? Yes. Clear, highly important. And the next major important question here is, now sir, this Himadri and INDARC, it is present in which country? It is present in Norway. It is present country, we have established, or India has established a research station called as Himadri and Ind-Arc. That is India in Arctic region. Again, we have 5 main impact research stations, 3 in Antarctica and 2 in Arctic region. I have discussed in detail. The first one was Maitri, and recently we have upgraded also. So we have upgraded and established Maitri 2. And second one, 1990, we have established Dakshina Gangotri. So is it functional? Obviously no. It has been collapsed due to landslides. It has been collapsed due to landslides. But now only 2 is functional and 2 is functional north and south. North and south, that is Parthi, Parvai, Himadri and Ind-Arc. They will confuse. Maitri. That was only 2 is functional now. Only 2 is functional. They have established 3. But this has been collapsed because of the landslides or because of glacial slides. Which one? This is an updation. Maitri 1 and 2 is just an updation. With advanced technologies. Advanced technologies. Take an example. This is my academy and if I established other academy, can I say new one? Obviously no. That comes under the same branch. That comes under the same branch. And that reason we call as Maitri 1 and Maitri 2. Maitri 1 and Maitri 2. Obviously Maitri 2 will be advanced technologies. Advanced technologies, that does not mean it's a new research station. It means advanced equipment are being used. Advanced equipment are being used here. For the Himadri, it is in my northern pole, and Ind-Arc is nothing but India in Arctic region. We call it as first underground observatory has been established in the Norway. Understand my content? So, have we established any research stations in Indian region to study the climate change impact? What are you getting? See, all these are outside country. All these are outside country. We don't have data in Antarctica. We don't have data in India. Also, you can see in Arctic also. But what about India? Even in India also, we have one research station which is located in Ladakh. And that we call it as, which is highly important. Many doesn't know this content. Even in India also, that is we call it as a doomsday. And the observatory which has been established in India, we call it as doomsday. Now, where is it, sir? It is in Jamia Plateau. Jamia Plateau, what is it? Jamia Plateau, it is in Ladakh. Where is Ladakh? In Himalayas. It is in Himalayas. It is in Jamia Plateau. That is Doomsday. That is Doomsday World Observatory which has been located in where? In Jamia Plateau in Ladakh region. On similar to Himadri we established. On similar to Himadri we established within India. Yes, this is with respect to our major important latitudes, and the rest important latitudes will be my 8 degrees. 8 degrees separates which one? The Maldives with mini-con. Further 9 degrees separates mini-con with Amindi Islands. 10 degrees separates Andaman and Nicobar group of islands. And all these are the different latitudes. Nothing but the different latitudes that are which have been plotted on the earth. Yes. Can we observe this latitude from Earth? Obviously no. It is just a virtual. It's just a virtual one. Which have been plotted on the earth. These are latitudes. Now if I plot opposite to this. We call it what?
Longitude.
We call it as longitudes. Now this is my 0 degree.
Yes, sir.
This is my 0 degree. So where is it 0 degree? Where is 0 degree? 0 degree passes through which region? Passes through a Greenwich line passes through a Greenwich. Greenwich, what is Greenwich? Passes through Greenwich, highly important. 0 degree acts as a reference. This 0 degree passes through the Greenwich meridian time. This Greenwich is present in the London. This Greenwich meridian time, it is present in where? It is present in London. It is present in London. Now any region which is to the east of 0 degree, can I say eastern hemisphere?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any degree or any region which is toward the east of my 0 degree, can I say it is eastern hemisphere? Any region which is the west of my 0 degree, can I say it is my western hemisphere?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? That is yes. Now the most important one here is, any region, if it is to the east of my Greenwich meridian time or 0 degrees, will be ahead of time. Now what is ahead of time? Nothing bad. Take an example. This is my Earth and this is my 0 degree. This virtual line was passes through Greenwich, and this one we call as eastern hemisphere, western hemisphere. Now any region, think that India is present here. Whereas if it is 12 o'clock, obviously India should have ahead of this time. If London, if it is 12 o'clock, obviously in India it must be more than 12 o'clock. Okay, getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it must be addition. Addition of time. You see what addition? That is addition of time. Any region which is present to the west of my Greenwich meridian time or 0 degree, it will be having what? Subtraction. It will be having what? Subtraction. Yes.
Yes.
Sir, if I take an example of 12 o'clock, what will be the time in India? We need to add how many hours? We need to add 5.5 hours. If it is 12 o'clock in London, what is the time in India? It is plus 5.5. Now what is the time in India? It will be what? 5:30. That is 5 hours addition. In case if I take an example of North America, South America, if it is 12, obviously it must be 8, 10, 12 something. This is subtraction. This is the main reason to study about the latitudes and the longitudes of the region. Latitudes as well as longitudes of the region. Yes or no?
Yes.
Here, then I forward. I want to touch this. So we touched upon this. Major important is activities. I forward this to the education. Either on Antarctica or Arctic regions. Arctic regions. Now the next major important one, which was recently in the news from priority section, at the 16th Finance Commission. 16th Finance Commission has been headed by whom? It is Arvind Panagaria. Highly important question, fossil related question. Now, you guys know about 16th Finance Commission. Now, what is the first Finance Commission?
Yogi.
Okay, NC Yogi. Who is the 15th Finance Commissioner? Who is the 14th Finance Commissioner? Y.V. Reddy. Exactly. Now, what is the highlight of the 14th and 15th Commission?
14 points.
14 points only. No. Now, the most important one, it is my highly important one, the Finance Commission. That is the Finance Commission. Now, the most important one here is, under which article the Finance Commission has been established? The Finance Commission has been established under which article? Has been established under Article 280 of our Indian constitution. It has been established under which article? It has been established under Article 280 of our Indian Constitution. 280 of our Indian Constitution. First one. The second major important one. As soon as I say 280, what type of body is this? It must be constitutional body. As soon as I write constitutional article, as soon as I write constitutional article, it must be what? It must be a constitutional body. Now what is constitutional body? Constitutional body is nothing but a body which is mentioned in constitution. A body which is mentioned in constitution, which derive its functions from the constitution. Which derives its functions from where? What the constitution itself. Now can I say it is a constitutional body? Yes or no? It is a constitutional body which has been established. Which has been established within where? Constitutional body which has been established within my constitution itself. Now if I establish within the constitution, can I say it is an independent body? Obviously it must be an independent body. As soon as I say constitutional body, as simple as that, it's a constitutional one as well as independent body also. Independent body also. Independent body also. This is the first and the foremost major one. Second major important one. The second major important one, it is, sir, who has appointed the 16th Finance Commissioner? It is exactly the 16th Finance Commissioner was Arvind Panagaria. Highly important concept is Arvind Panagaria. Arvind Panagaria has been appointed as which Finance Commissioner? That is 16th Finance Commissioner. 16th. Remember the name also? Arvind. At the same time the number also. He is the 16th Finance Commissioner. 16th Finance Commissioner. Constitutional body. If it is a constitutional body, it must be independent body also. It must be what? Independent body also. The second major important body is, next one is, sir, who appoints the Finance Commissioner? Who appoints our Finance Commissioner? It is always and always by government. As soon as I say government, it is President of India. As soon as I say president, who is head of the government? Head to the government, it is nothing but the President of India will appoint. Will appoint who? Recently, as appointed, it is not Ministry of Finance. They will confuse you. It is not appointed by Ministry of Finance, Nirmala Sitharaman. It has been appointed by our President of India or Bharat. Who is the President? It is our Draupadi Murmu. The first tribal president also. First tribal women president also. Highly important. It is the first tribal president. Who is the first women president? Pratibha Patil. First women president of Pratibha Patil. Whereas the first tribal president or Adivasi president, it is our Draupadi Murmu. She is from which state? She is from Odisha. She is from Odisha. She was the governor of which state? Before occupying the post of president. She was the governor of Jharkhand. She is native is Odisha. Second one, she was the governor of Jharkhand prior to the holding the post of the president of India. Now, Draupadi Murmu as constituted our 16th Finance Commission headed by Arvind Panagaria. Arvind Panagaria. Yes. Next one. Next one. Sir, what is the composition? What is the composition? See, as soon as I say composition, it must be chairman, it must be members. Yes or no? Can only chairman handle every work? Obviously no. It must be, as soon as I say composition, it should be in your mind saying that it should be chairman, it should be members. Now chairman we are who is chairman? That is Arvind Panagaria. Now consist of how many members? Consist of, that is how many members? The 4 members. Consist of how many members? That is 4 members. Nothing but 1 plus 4. Can I say 1 chairman and 4 members? 1 chairman and 4 members. Now, sir, 4 members. They need to be from which field?
Actually, from RBI.
No. Yeah, they should be from financial background. They should know something related to economics. They need to know about statistics. They need to know about the figures of the state. As simple as that. They need to be from which background? Economic background. They need to be from economic background.
The first person to be from the university.
Exactly. He is from USS University also. USA and University. Then we'll see other things. But we'll continue this first one, or we'll complete this. Next major important one is, for how many terms this Finance Commission has been constituted? For how many terms?
For 5 years.
Don't say 5 years. Wrong. Wrong. See, as soon as I say it has been appointed by President, again, the term or tenure, it has been decided by President. The tenure, it has been decided by whom? It is President of India or Bharat. President of India or Bharat. Now, normally it will be for 5 years. Normally it will be for 5 years. 5 years. But can I decrease the term? Yes. Can I increase the term? Obviously yes. Who will decrease? Full decrease or increase, it is done by the President of India. The President of India has the power either to decrease or increase the tenure of Finance Commission. Now, 16th Finance Commission are being constituted for which year to which year?
From 2025 October 31 to
Exactly. 2025 to 2030. 2030. We have constituted Finance Commission for year 2021, 2030. 2030. Next one. Now, what is the function or objective of, what is the function or I can say objective of this Finance Commission? What is the function or objective? That is the main objective or function. It is to recommend to the government. To recommend to the government what? To recommend to the government about division of taxes. Division of taxes from where? Division of taxes from the central pool of central government. Central pool of central government. Now, the central pool, that is a consolidated fund of India, I have received money from various ways. That is from taxes, that is from fines, that is from fees, from both union as well as from states. Don't you think we need to distribute between the states as well as rupees?
Yes, yes.
Obviously yes. And who will do this? This is being done by our Finance Commission. Finance Commission, the main objective is they give suggestions or recommendations to the government about the division of taxes or division of money from the central pool of taxes. Central pool of taxes. Central pool of taxes. The most important one is, see what are the suggestions which have been given to the Finance Commission? Is it binding on the government? Now the common question here is, whatever the suggestion which have been given by this Finance Commission to the government, is it binding? Should it mandatory protect that rights? Is it mandatory to implement the recommendations? No. Obviously no. Highly important one. Though it is a constitutional body, whatever the suggestions which are being given by the Finance Commission, it is only and only advisory nature. Okay, it is only and only what advisory nature. Highly important. Never get confused with this. Will be trapped in examination. It is not binding on the government, but it is only advisory nature. They can completely reject the recommendations. But 60 to 70% they must or they will accept it. Or else state will reject the items. If you are not implementing the Finance Commission recommendations, and obviously they will accept, because it has been suggested by or it has been established by government itself. Now government will establish who? Their own. The Battas. Obviously they will establish this, and who will establish? One who are favorable to the government, they are being appointed as the Finance Commission Chairman and members. And obviously, whatever the recommendations which are being given by those commissions, they will accept it. But it is not binding. But in reality, they will accept it. Yes or now, this is my complete the factual part, or is a complete concept part. Now, few factuals, which is important from exam. Which is important from exam. The first and foremost important one. Who is the first Finance Commissioner? It is in which year? It is in the year 1952. In the year 1952. Why 1952 is important? Planning 1950. 25th March 1950. It is after the establishment of parliamentary form of government. That is our Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. After the establishment of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, we have constituted our first Finance Commission. That is the year 1952. In which year? 1952. And who was the chairman? That is K.C. Niyogi. That is what? K.C. Niyogi. K.C. Niyogi already asked a question in series exam, NDA, UPSC, CSC also asked a question on Finance Commission. This year, be it any exam, there should be a question on Finance Commission. Must. Highly important. This must. Second major important one. Who is the recent Finance Commissioner? 16th one. 16th Finance Commissioner. It is Arvind Panagaria. Constituted in which year? 2023. Constituted in the year 2023. For how many years? For 5 years. Starting from 2025 to 2030. Yes or no? 2025 to 2030. His suggestions will be valid from 2021 to 2030 for 5 years. Yes or no? Yes. Whereas what about 15th Finance Commission, Running Finance Commission? Running Finance Commission, which are being constituted in the year 2019. Which are being constituted in the year 2019. Who was the chairman? N.K. Singh. Exactly it is N.K. Singh. N.K. Singh for what tenure? That is for the tenure 2019 to 2025. Again, it's not 5 years, it's 6 years. Again, 9 degrees or degrees, 2 degrees. That's it. Done. Due to COVID. It has been extended for 6 years. Or it is for 6 years tenure. 6 years tenure. This was highlighted also. Next one, the recent one is 14th one. 14th Finance Commission. Running is 15 now. Running is 15. Future will be 16. What about 14th Finance Commission? It is Y.V. Reddy. Y.V. Reddy is considered to be what? The 14th Finance Commissioner for the first time. So what is the highlight of the 14th Finance Commission? He has increased the share of central divisible pool of taxes from 32% to 42%. Highly important. From 32%, he has increased it to 42%. He has increased it to how much percent? 42% from 32%. Now understand this, sir. What is this 32%? Now what is this 32%? Now think that this is my CFI. CFI is nothing but Consolidated Fund of India. All the taxes, all the fines, and all the fees collected by the government goes to where? My central, you can say, pocket. CFI is nothing but central pocket. And now think that I have 100% in my pocket. Can 100% spent by the complete union government? Obviously no, they need to share. Because the taxes have been contributed by states also. Contributed by states also. We need to share among whom? Among the central government and the state government. Now, in my 13th Finance Commission, headed by C. Rangarajan, he given a highlight towards 32%. But Y.V. Reddy has said that no. It is not 32%. We need to give them 42%. To whom? 42% to the states. 42% to the states. Out of every 100 rupees, 42 rupees should go to states. And rest remaining how much percent? 58% or 58 rupees should go to the central pocket for spending. Central pocket for spending. This was a highlight of 14th Finance Commission. Sir, but what about the 15th Finance Commission highlight? The 15th Finance Commission highlight was from 42%, he has decreased it to 41%. Highly important one. The 15th Finance Commission, 42%, he has decreased it to 41%. So what about this 1%? Have we put it in our pocket? Thank you, sir. Obviously no. That 1%, the reduced 1% is being given it to the newly created union territories. Newly created union territories. What's the newly created unity? Others, Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. That extra 1% is being given as an extra to Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh for the developmental aspect in the border regions. The beginning. That is, it has shown a decreasing trend. 15th Finance Commission, it is 41%. The rest 1% are being given to the newly created regions of Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. That is highly important. Let's see what is the highlights. But as of now, the most important is the chairman is Arvind Panagaria. Arvind Panagaria is an chief economist as well as he studied from the University of USA. Highly important contribution towards the field of economics. Yes, done. Highly important. This is overall with respect to my finance commission. Highly important. For sure, the big question of this. Done. Today, at least we discussed about 10 topics. For sure, at least 8 questions must be in your city exam. Must be in your city examination. Yes. See, that should be the accuracy. That should be the picking up of topics. Picking up of topics. Done. Next one. Okay, we have 10 minutes. I think we complete one topic. Next major important one. Who is the chief guest for India?
France.
For which date?
26 January.
20 January. 22 January. Okay. Now the first and foremost one is Republic Day. Now first and foremost news. Why was the news? That is, Indian government has invited whom? No. First, Indian government has invited the USA's president. First, it has been invited to the USA president. Now, who is the president of USA? That is Joe Biden. It is USA president Joe Biden, but he recently rejected our India's invitation. Okay, highly important. He recently rejected our invitation. What does it mean? It means India is not in duty. This shows that in the eyes of USA, we are not at all important. And after rejection of USA president, and he said that we don't have schedules. We are can't with schedules or our schedule is busy. And after his election, the Indian president, or I can say Ministry of External Affairs. Ministry of External Affairs. Who's the minister? It is Jaishankar. Yes, Jaishankar has invited whom? Has invited the France president. Has invited France president to be the chief guest for our Republic Day. Chief guest for our Republic Day. Within seconds of sending of invitation by India, he simply accepted. Within seconds, or within a single minute, after sending of invitation by Minister of External Affairs, our France president has said yes, we are ready to participate as a chief guest for our Republic Day period. And this shows that India is most important eyes of France rather than India. Rather than US. Rather than USA, yes. And who is the president? It is Emmanuel Macron. It is Emmanuel Macron. It is Emmanuel Macron. Now, sir, when are we celebrating Republic Day? When are we celebrating Republic Day? 26 January every year? Yes or no? 26 January. Now, why are we celebrating 26 January? Is it the birth anniversary of Jamia? Then why are we celebrating it as? Any question?
No, sir. In 1930,
No, wrong.
1950, we created the Indian Constitution.
No, wrong.
No, sir.
You are clear?
1950. No,
26 November 1949.
but came to effect on
This is the major point. The major point.
But why on 1950?
Exactly. Again, the background. But that is good. But first and foremost for us, this one. 26. Yes. January 26, 1950. 26 January 1950. First and foremost one. The second major one. Sir, why are we celebrating it as Republic? Why are we celebrating it as Republic? Now, what is re and what is public? Now, no one is supreme. The people are themselves supreme. People, nothing but what? Republic. That is the representative with respect to people. People are the representatives and people are supreme. Not even president is supreme, not even prime minister is supreme, not even any organization is supreme. Rather, the people are supreme. People are supreme. From when? From January 26, 1950, the people are supreme in our country. Supreme in our country. Sir, why are we celebrating only on Jan 26th? Because there are two major important reasons. There are two major important reasons. One is our constitution. Our constitution was implemented or came into force. Came into force on when? Came into force on January 26, 1950. There will be two questions. One is adoption of constitution. When constitution has been adopted? When constitution? Exactly. Adopted on 26th November 1949. 1949. Sir, if you adopted on 26th November 1949, we celebrate it as Constitution Day or Samvidhan Divas. Why have we delayed it for 2 months? Why have we delayed it for 2 months to celebrate our Republic Day? Because of historical importance. Historical importance, that is in the year 26th January 1930. 26th January 1930. To give recognition to this date, we have delayed it for 2 months. Sir, now what is 27 1930? For the first time, Indian flag has been hoisted in Lahore. For the first time, Indian hoisted by Indians in Lahore. Where is Lahore? That was present day Pakistan. Present day Pakistan, 1930. Highly important. We have adopted the two major important resolutions. We call it as the Purna Swaraj. That is Purna Swaraj. Now what is Purna Swaraj? What is Purna? Complete. Swaraj is nothing but independence. We have adopted a Purna Swaraj in which session? Lahore session. In Lahore session, that is Purna Swaraj. And the second major point is first time flag has been hoisted. First time flag has been hoisted in Lahore and has been designed by whom? Flag has been designed by? It is Pingali Venkaya. It is Islam Andhra Pradesh. Highly important every year education. That is Pingali Venkaya designed and created the national flag and hoisted by J.L. Nehru. So why J.L. Nehru? Because this Lahore session in 1929-30, who was the president? That was Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru or J.L. Nehru adopted Purna Swaraj. And the second major important one, that is mine, the first and the foremost one, for the first time we hoisted our Indian flag where? In Lahore. Indian flag in Lahore. Yes, due to this, we have grateful moments, and every year we celebrate 26th January as Republic Day. Republic Day. Yes. Can we discuss the facts? What are the facts? Now, who is the first guest for, let's say, Republic Day parade in 1950? First one is 1950. First Republic was 1950. And who was the cheapest? First the cheapest. First. At least, who was the last cheapest? Egyptian president. That is LCC. Mohammed LCC. Yes, the 2023 president was LCC. Is from Egypt. He is the president from Egypt. And the first president was Indonesian president. That was Sukarno. Indonesian president Sukarno. He was a friend of J. Nehru also. Okay. And he requested 1,000,000. And he came and he said, okay, done. And thus he is a friend of the J. Nehru also in the year 1950, and they contributed to the establishment of the major important organization called as NAM. What is NAM? That was non-aligned movement. This is one question. For sure, there will be a question on this previous also. At least in the month of January till Jan 31st, this will be used. Yes. We have touched upon IR also in translations. We have touched upon polity also. We have touched upon our historical also. That is Jan 26, 1930. Yes. Then, is there any doubts from today's class? Was that speed? Okay, doubts. European chairman in IAS, that was Charles Joseph. The first European of IAS. Next question. Next. See, that is for homework element. Homework. It's okay. Everybody listen. Next one. Can I do some homework? Yes or no? Yes. Is there doubts? No doubts? How does it repeat? Let me. Okay. Normally in my first class I will be fast because I will acquaint with the speed. If I teach you a snowman, if I do the speed first period. Homework question is the first and the foremost one here is first and the foremost one. The first and the foremost one from environment and ecology section. Environment and ecology section. That is COP 28. Where is it? UAE. But COP28 was recently held in which city? No, Dubai. Let's say it was in Dubai, UAE. First and foremost one, do some research on COP28 for sure question. For sure question. The second major important one from science and technology. From science and technology. Recently, USA's Food and Drug Administration. USA's Food and Drug Administration has approved the first medicine for which disease? Sickle cell anemia. Highly important. For the first time in the world, a medicine has been approved. We call it as sickle cell disease. Sickle cell disease. And what's the target of India for sickle cell disease? Wrong. The target is 2057. Why 20%? Yes, Vikas Bharat or for the Amrit Kal. That is for the 100 years of celebration of India independence. Indian independence, highly important. You can expect a question on this. Highly is news. Second one. The third one from international relations, that is BRICS. 5 more countries have been added on Jan 1st. 5 more countries have been added. What is BRICS? A material used in construction. Okay. Because BRICS is nothing but the Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Now, plus 5 has been added. It's not 5 now, it is 10. Now it is 10. It is 5 countries have been added. Do some research. Highly important. Headquarters, when it has been established. What is the contribution of India to this BRICS? Highly important. The fourth one, that is from economy section, that is CRR and SLR. Every month there will be news. What is CRR and SLR? Exactly, cash reserve ratio. It is statutory liquidity ratio. Now CRR is kept to know. With RBI. CRR with RBI in the form of cash. SLR in the form of anything with the banks themselves. With the banks themselves. Last one, fifth one, the awards category or miscellaneous category. What are different awards which have been received in the month of December? That is 2 major important awards. One is Indira Gandhi Peace Award. Indira Gandhi Peace Award, which has been given to 2 important personalities. That is music conductor Burhanu, and the second one, awards. One is social education, Indira Gandhi Peace Prize 2023. First one, and the second one is Sahitya Academy Award 2023. Sahitya Academy Award 2023. Yes, done. Highly important. From these 2 awards, CTI will be question. Or I can say, out of those 9 questions, there will be at least 3 questions. At least there will be 3 questions. Done? Yes? Can you stop? Yes? Sure? Next week. Thank you. Okay, so let me say. Okay? Look, my name is Harendra, and second thing is my education qualification. I have completed MSc in Integrated Science from Biological Sciences from Bangalore University. And third thing is, with respect to my competitive journey, I have started my preparation in the year 2018. And about with respect to results, I have gone to interview thrice with respect to UPSC, and with respect to UPSC, last time I have gone to interview. Yes, and I am teaching from past 3 years. for different competitive exams which include UPSC, KPSC, SSC, banking, group C exams, each and everything. And next is with respect to even today I am preparing for it. Yes? Clear? Thank you. See you all next time.
Let's give a big round of applause to
I'll take a pause.
So actually it did not sound like 2.5 hours of session. It just sounded like less than half an hour. Very interesting, very vast subjects. He started with history, then geography, then political science, then current affairs. So no doubt, no wonder that he has appeared for UPSC interviews, KPSC interview. I am 100% sure that he will be the future IAS officer very soon. So we are very lucky to have a session from Harendra sir. Was it not very informative, very interesting? Let's give a big round of applause to Harendra sir. So thank you very much for giving us very knowledgeable thing, the jewel of knowledge, all recent, even the history like of yesterday, last week also you have covered. That's great. So amazing. So he should be the role model for all of you who are preparing for UPSC and KPSC exam. How updated. He has everything in the mind. There are no books, there are no slides. Everything he has it in mind, and whatever you ask, you should be preparing like him. Great. So if you all are interested, if you are ready to come in the coming Sundays, we'll speak to our founder. Definitely we can have more sessions. So I also request our founder sir, please come and speak for 2 minutes, sir. So like your talent, the one more wonder of this campus is he is the owner of this whole 1 acre campus. He is the founder of this Ali Public School, Ali PU College, Ali IAS Academy, Ali English House Academy, Ali Robotic Academy, and many more things which are in his vision. Like more than 1,000 students are studying here, and this is completely freely sponsored program. We are finding the resource persons like you, and so it's all due to the vision of Haji Mirza Aslam Pasha. Please give him a big round of applause. And to his support we have Yusuf Saab and Ajmal Saab, like that. And definitely we have to encourage the participants who have been regular here. So we will hear a few words from our founder sir. Over to you, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulil karim. बहुत खुशी की बात ये भी अपने लोग रेगुलर है तो इंशाअल्लाह जो सहूलतें होना इंशाअल्लाह करेंगे इंशाअल्लाह बड़े बड़े फैकल्टी स्कूल लगेंगे पढ़ेंगे लेकिन स्टूडेंट कम हो जाए यहाँ पे आते हैं 50 की जगह अगर कितने लोग हैं मे बी 50 नहीं 50 की जगह 50 लोग जरा मेहनत करके साथ मिलने लगो बहुत बड़ा पड़ जाएगा आज फायदा उठाना इंशाल्लाह हैं नेक्स्ट संडे में इंशाल्लाह सारा दिन इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट संडे रात दिन इंशाल्लाह तो साथ में जरा तुम्हारा जो फ्रेंड सर्कल है सो बात चलो बुरा लगो बहुत बड़ा फायदा होता है इंशाल्लाह कल हमें बेंगलुरु जाना हुआ हमें हमारे साथ हमारे यूसुफ भाई अकबर भाई हमारे सदर साहब अब्दुल रहमान साहब बेंगलुरु गए थे समीर सिद्दीकी सबकी क्लास हो गए थे मालूम नहीं समीर सिद्दीकी सबको मालूम है यूपीएससी का जो दिल्ली में जामिया के अंदर लोग पहुंचे ट्रेन करते हैं हमारे इंडिया लेवल में सबसे ज़्यादा यूपीएससी में IAS ऑफिसर जो बनते हैं सबसे ज़्यादा वहाँ से ही बनते हैं तो उनका वहाँ बैठकर दिल्ली में बैठकर 5-6 क्लास इंडिया लेवल में चला रहा उसमें बेंगलुरु भी है तो वहाँ ऑनलाइन के जरिए से वो सब क्लासेस चला रहे हैं यहाँ एक उनके एक फैकल्टी रहती है, वो निगरानी कर लेती है। सुबह के 8 बजे से लेकर 6 बजे तक की क्लास चल रही है बेंगलोर के अंदर भी। तकरीबन 50 बच्चे वहाँ अटेंड कर रहे हैं। वहाँ पे है कुव्वतुल इस्लाम स्कूल है, स्कूल भी है, पीयू कॉलेज भी है। तकरीबन 1.25 साल पुरानी स्कूल है। उसके अंदर बहुत सारे ऐसे बच्चे पढ़कर जो बेरूनी ममालिक के अंदर भी काम कर रहे हैं और फॉरेन कंट्रीज के अंदर बड़े बड़े ऑफिसर ऐसे भी। तो 1.25 साल की कॉलेज उन्होंने भी स्टार्ट किया है रिसेंट। तो 50 बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं वहाँ पे, ऑनलाइन में और क्लासेस दे रहे। ऑनलाइन में सुबह के उन्होंने क्या चाहिए, वो तो रेसिडेंशियल में आ गए तो बच्चे बहुत अच्छा है, दूसरा कोई मशगूला नहीं रहता उनको, सिर्फ पढ़ना 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 चल रहा है। इसकी वजह से वो टारगेट जो हमें चाह रही है वो टारगेट तक भी जा सकते, पहुँच सकते। तो उन्होंने रेसिडेंशियल में चाह रहे। अगर रेसिडेंशियल में आ गए नूर बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन बेंगलोर के अंदर चंद बच्चे रेसिडेंशियल में ही और बहुत सारे बच्चे सुबह में 8 बजे आते हैं, 6 घंटे को वापस अपने अपने घरों को चले जाते हैं। एक माहौल बन हुआ है। तो हमें भी चाह रहे हैं कि भाई हमारा वैसे क्लास हो डेली 4.5 महीने का कोर्स है। वो कितने क्लासेस होते हैं उसके अंदर? 200 चिल्लर क्लास के। तो 4.5 महीने का क्लास है वो। 4.5 महीने में सुबह के 8 बजे से लेकर शाम के 6 घंटे तक पूरा जितना भी है वो समीर सिद्दीकी साहब, तो मैं यूट्यूब के अंदर चले जाओ, समीर सिद्दीकी को मारो, बहुत सारे उनकी क्लिप है, देखो लेंगे शायद बहुत सारे बच्चे देखिए अपने लोग नहीं देखे, देखो आज यूट्यूब के अंदर जाकर समीर सिद्दीकी को मारो, बहुत सारे उनके क्लिप्स ही बहुत मोटिवेट करते हैं, बहुत सारे कोचिंग करते हैं, क्लासेस बड़ी इंटरेस्टेड रहते हैं। हमें कल तकरीबन उनका 2 घंटे का प्रोग्राम था, 2 घंटे के बैठे थे हमें, लेकिन हमें ये महसूस हुआ कि 5 मिनट में बैठने का वैसा दिखा, टाइम वैसा पास हो गया। इतनी बड़ी कीमती बात बताया उन्होंने, साइंस के एतबार से, कुरान और हदीस के एतबार से, दोनों के एतबार से काम करो। दोनों के एतबार से काम करने की वजह से दिल और दिमाग जो भी काम करता, किस तरह से करना बोलकर बहुत सारा समझे। हमें पूरी बहुत सारा नहीं बोलता, लेकिन पूरा रिकॉर्ड हमारा हारिस सर कर कोई इंशाल्लाह हमारे इसके अंदर ग्रुप के अंदर इंशाल्लाह डालेंगे। तो यूट्यूब में डाल कोई क्या ऑलरेडी डाल देंगे, तो उसमें देखो बहुत सारे बातें बताते हैं। अगर आपने चाहे तो हमें सब मिलकर मेहनत करेंगे। कौन सा वेलकम कौन सी बात है, वो हमारे टुमकुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट के अंदर अभी तक पिछले साल 2022 और 2023 के अंदर 2 बच्चे हुए थे नहीं। तो हमें चाहते हैं कि हमारे टुमकुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट के अंदर टुमकुर टाउन के अंदर बहुत सारे बच्चे कॉम्पीट करें, कॉम्पीट एग्जामिनेशन के अंदर करके आगे बढ़े, तरक्की करें और मिलत का नेशन का नाम रोशन करें। तो ऐसे बच्चों को हम चाहते हैं कि हमें भी इंशाल्लाह हमें पूरी सहूलत करेंगे। अगर आप साथ देते हैं तो हमारा जान माल वक्त, ये 3 चीज़ें अल्लाह पाक बड़ी नेमतें दी हैं हमें इंशाल्लाह ऐसा कुर्बानी देने के लिए हमें तैयार है। हमें सहूलत करेंगे। ये बड़ी क्लास होगी, छोटी क्लास एक रूम बनाकर, जैसा कि बेंगलुरु के अंदर वो कुव्वतुल इस्लाम वाले बना के पूरा फोटो ले लगा, पूरा उसका ट्रेनिंग ले लगे हम उसके तहत में क्लास रूम बनेंगे इंशाल्लाह। उसके अंदर में तकरीबन 40 बच्चे भी आ गए तो उनको करना ईजी था। उनके तकरीबन उनकी पूरी बैच 52 आदमी की कम हो गई, 52 पूरी बैच काम कर रहे हैं उनकी। वो बैच के अंदर उन्होंने मेहनत हिंदुस्तान लेवल के एतबार से कर रहे हैं, तो उस पर हमें भी शामिल हो गए तो अच्छा है। तो समीर सिद्दीकी को हमें बात साहब को रखे बात कि हमें भी करने का इरादा नहीं है, तो बहुत खुशी है। 40 बच्चों को करो इंशाल्लाह स्टार्ट कर देंगे। बेंगलुरु की जो क्लास चल रही है अभी रिसेंट 1-2 दिन की हुआ होगा, वो इनाग्रेशन की जगह से तकरीबन वहाँ पे बच्चे जमे थे 2,000-2,500 थे इस सुबह, 2,500 बच्चे जमे थे, 2,500 के ऊपर जमे थे। तो हमें टुमकुर से हमारा भी इस्तेमाल करा, हमें भी खुशामदीद करे, बैठ कर हमें और फिक्र से सुने। लेकिन उनकी जो बात के अंदर जो जान है इंशाल्लाह अल्लाह चाहे तो हो सकता, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं। तो हमें पहले नहीं सोचे थे कि जाने का, हमें 1 दिन पहले मालूम हुआ हमारे को फिर उनसे अपॉइंटमेंट लिया हमें, इजाज़त मिलने के बाद हमें गए। वैसे अपॉइंटमेंट के बगैर वो अंदर नहीं जमा रहता है, तो हमें मिल गया था अपॉइंटमेंट। अगर हमारे जहन में पहले होता तो तुम्हारे से भी एक बस करके तुम सब ले जा सकते थे, तो क्लास में रहे तो बहुत बड़ा फायदा होता था तुमने, लेकिन हमें वो सोचे नहीं था, वो हमारा जहन में भी नहीं था ये बात, ऐसा प्रोग्राम होता है, ऐसा होता हो। फिर भी अगर पहले मालूम हो जाता तो एक बस करके इंशाल्लाह तो सब ले जाकर हमें कर सकते थे। खैर बहरहाल फिर उनको अपॉइंटमेंट भी दिया, हमें टुमकुर के अंदर एक प्रोग्राम दो, तो आज ही हमने डेट दिए थे, लेकिन वो फरवरी के बाद मार्च के महीने में हमने अपॉइंटमेंट मिलता हो। तो बहुत बिजी, और अलीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी को भी आते हैं, जामिया को भी जाते हैं, बड़े बड़े इंस्टीट्यूट्स को भी जाते हैं, और ऑनलाइन के अंदर ये प्रोग्राम भी कर रहे हो। अब टुमकुर के अंदर हिंदुस्तान के 4 बड़े बने, हमारे उसके अंदर शामिल बेंगलुरु भी है। अब टुमकुर जब आया तो 5 हो जाता, तो उन्होंने बोले भी, ये भी बोले कि टुमकुर का नाम सुने ही, लेकिन एजुकेशन सिटी बोलकर सुनको है, लेकिन बड़ा अच्छा सिटी है, उन्होंने भी खुश हुए। अभी लोग जो मेहनत कर रहे हैं बड़ी खुशी का इजहार कर रहे हैं। तो मैं क्या चाहता हूँ, हमें क्या चाहते हैं, हमारी ग्रुप क्या चाहती है, यहाँ पे भी एक ऐसा बने, हमारे बच्चे उसमें पढ़े, हमारी जितनी कोशिश होती है इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे, अपने लोगों का साथ दिया तो इंशाल्लाह करिएगा, दे दी साथ इंशाल्लाह। उसके वास्ते बैठकर कैसा करना, क्या करना, कब से करना, उनकी क्लास से लोग बोल रहे हैं कि बेंगलुरु के अंदर शामिल कर लिया तो ऑनलाइन के अंदर हम ना 2 जगह पे भेजने के वास्ते ईजी होगा, तो जल्द से जल्द करो तो मैं कोशिश करें। तो उसके वास्ते कैसा करेंगे, सुबह की क्लास में करेंगे, अब तो बच्चे कम हुई, सुबह इंशाल्लाह बच्चे ज़्यादा आएंगे तो उनके सामने करेंगे, कैसा करेंगे सुबह करेंगे, तो सादुल्लाह साहब उनके सामने करेंगे कि क्या कैसा करेंगे, उनके सामने कर कर। तो इसमें ऐसा करते हैं, सुबह से 8 बजे से लेकर उनकी शाम के 6 बजे तक क्लास चलती है, तो अभी कॉलेज वाले को जाने वाले को तो भी लेती है, इसमें ये पूरा पढ़ी होगी ग्रेजुएशन फ्री देते हैं, देखकर फ्री नहीं चलता था उनको, वीकली 8 डेज भी चलता, वीकली 8 डेज भी उनकी क्लास चलती है, उनको कोई छुट्टी नहीं रहती। 4.5 महीने पूरा कोर्स कंप्लीट करती हैं, तो उन्होंने जितने करीब कोई क्लासेस है उसमें ज़्यादा सक्सेस हो गई। बेंगलुरु में पहली बार कर रहे हैं, पहले ऐसे कर रहे थे कि ऑनलाइन में उन्होंने लेकर अपने अपने घरों के अंदर बैठ कर रहे थे, उसमें सक्सेस को मिली है, तो उन्होंने तो ग्रुप के साथ बनाया तो बहुत अच्छा है, और रेसिडेंशियल के साथ बनाया तो और अच्छा है, तो ऐसे क्लासेस चलाने होते हैं। कैसा बोलते हैं, यहाँ पे सुबह करेंगे, मशवरा करेंगे इंशाल्लाह, सुबह करेंगे है ना, अच्छा सुबह सादत सबके सामने करेंगे इंशाल्लाह। तो हमारे भी जो जिम्मेदार हैं उन्होंने बोलेंगे इंशाल्लाह बैठ कर मशवरा कर एक क्लास करने की कोशिश करेंगे। मैं साहब का शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं, बड़े बेंगलुरु से आए, अगर मेहनत करे बड़े, मैं भी थोड़ी देर बैठने का मौका मिला, बड़े अच्छे नॉलेज के जरिए से आप तालीम दे रहे थे, लेकिन सिखाने का ढंग अलग अलग रहता है, सबका ढंग बहुत अच्छा सिखा रहे हैं, अल्लाह जज़ा खैर दे, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। ये बात करते हुए
Let's give a big round of applause to our trainer, Harendra sir. So as he said, you all can think about it and discuss with your parents. It's a great opportunity to have a full-time coaching on IAS. Next IAS exam will be in the month of May, right sir? So when it is 4.5 months of training, that's a great opportunity. We already have some full-time aspirants like Sifana's ma'am. Syedna was and Asif, even Ayan. All of you can actually prepare full time. Who else is preparing full time for the competitive exams other than going to the class? Okay, this definitely we can also find more aspirants, and we actually need to create more aspirants from Tumkur, like Harendra sir. He has reached all the way till the interview round. Definitely, I am very confident that 2024 IAS officer, I am 100% sure. So along with Harendra sir, we will also reach the levels like prelims, mains, interview rounds, definitely. So inshallah. So with that, with all your cooperation, we can also have further developments like Sunday classes and full-time classes. We give our complete support to Haji Saab. Haji Saab is looking for more and more development. We went and met Siddiqui Saab. We are also looking for further enhancement of our IAS Academy. Definitely everything, all these things are for you. So we always look forward for your support. So if there is nothing else, that's all we have. Anything you want to add, Yusuf sir? Yusuf sir is also giving a great support. Let's give a big round of applause to Yusuf sir. So thank you very much again, sir. We would like to have more and more sessions. That's okay. The chalk piece, list of chalk piece, I have very much respect for that. Thank you very much. So thank you everyone. We'll have lunch together, sir. We want to have more time with you. The future IAS officer will spend more time with you.